Take a look at this conversation and see how this woman gets a reality check.
Is it unreasonable for me to look for someone who's 170 centimeters tall?
No, that's reasonable.
Is it unreasonable for me to look for someone with a bachelor's degree or higher from a similar university?
No, that's reasonable.
My annual salary is about 200 to 400,000 RMB. Is it unreasonable for me to look for someone with an annual salary of 300 to 4,000 RMB?
No, that's reasonable.
I was born in 1990. Is it unreasonable for me to look for someone born around 1990, plus or minus 3 years?
No, that's reasonable.
I have 300,000 RMB in savings. Is it unreasonable for me to ask for a dowry of 280,000 RMB?
No, that's reasonable.
If you meet these requirements, would you be willing to date someone like me?
I might consider it.
How could you?
I'd have to be out of my mind. Think about it. A man with an annual salary of 400,000 RMB, around 30 years old, who has a car and a house, and is willing to give a dowry of 280,000 RMB, and is handsome and over 170 centimeters tall. Wouldn't he look for an 18-year-old?
Yes, right. But it's also reasonable for him to look for someone like me.
I beg your pardon?
If he can find an 18-year-old, why would he choose you?
But I'm more accomplished than an 18-year-old.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In what way are you more accomplished? You're older and have more wrinkles, right?
That's enough. I don't want to hear anymore.
Taking care of the home and the family are just worth so much more to a successful husband than her career, along with the love for him and the rest of his family.
Is anyone else single and getting mixed signals from yourself? I'm in this really weird place right now where I want to go on dates. I want to find my person. I want to fall in love. But I also want nothing to do with going on dates. And I honestly feel like I'd rather be force-fed an entire jar of mayonnaise every day than go out on another date. But I really want to go out and find my person. But I also don't want to go out on any dates. Make it make sense.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, at least she doesn't have the expectation for her to have to pay for those dates, which is pretty nice. So I think it's much better than eating mayonnaise like she said. Now this next guy was just honest.
You are going to take your blindfolds off and point to the girl you are more interested in 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
If you're talking to a girl and she's talking to at least 3 other guys, or even 1 other guy, I guess, and she gives you dry responses, she's mean to you, she doesn't reply to your texts for like a full day, she probably doesn't like you, and you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to go through that just because you think she's pretty or she's cool or she is good at a video game or something. When I like a guy, I'm crazy for him. I will not leave him alone. I will probably show up at his work. Okay, maybe that's a little too far, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. There's so many women out there. You will find a woman who actually loves you for you and who will actually genuinely inspire you to be a better person. You have to be patient and find that woman.
She says to be patient, yet a number of us have been very patient for many years. Because finding a date with someone that puts in some effort can actually be challenging. Next, we got someone who was a bit frustrated at the dating market.
Oh, well, you know, you can't win them all. I've never even won any of them. I haven't won one single one. I haven't had one win yet. I understand I can't win all of them, but like, I haven't won any.
Talk. And this is something that we have to look at. They're taught to be a man and internalize everything. And then on top of that, we have never learned, we were never taught what it means to create that atmosphere for your man to open up himself to you. And so in times, in moments where your man opens up himself to you, it's very hard for you to receive it. In fact, in a moment where you were upset at him, angry at him, mad at him, you used that information that he gave you, which was so sacred, against him. And now you're asking yourself, why doesn't he talk? Why doesn't he want to speak to me? Why isn't he going the same way that he did before? So we have to learn how to create the atmosphere for for a man to open up himself to us.
He doesn't open up because he's sure it'll be used against him later on. So it's why guys will only open up to their friends versus their girlfriend or their wife.
What age do you want your guy to be?
So 20 to 25.
20 to 25?
Yeah.
Married? Does it matter?
No, not married. There's no in between.
Minimum height?
We could do like 5'11", 5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah.
Obese?
No, he has to be fit.
Minimum income, like what's the least you can make?
500K. Wait, what? 500K. Let's do like 200. Like the
200K?
Yeah.
200K.
500 is pushing it, right?
Alright, so your man falls into 0.023%, so you're pretty delusional. You're not gonna find a guy like that.
I'm delusional. I'm living in a fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's lovely. That's lovely.
You gotta lower your standards a little bit.
But why is that?
Guys like that don't exist. Almost like a unicorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Alright, next.
Alright, I'm next. 20 to 25 years old, making 200K is just unbelievable, and she tried to actually make it sound reasonable. Okay, this next one has to be cap, and that's it.
She's pretty wild. What's the most simp thing? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just
like you want to bite me. Have you ever had a simp before?
Yes, I love them.
Of course.
What the hell do y'all like about simps?
That they show us more like love and attention the right way.
Stop the cap.
What is the most simp thing a man has done for you? I'm sure you have a lot of stories.
Cry like on my by my feet, you know what I mean? Like
cry by your feet.
Yeah. And like kiss my feet.
Oh. No.
You catch the boys slipping at the gym.
Pulling your shorts way up your ass to try and catch guys slipping at the gym so you can expose them on social media? Really? Nobody is staring at you. The first guy doesn't even have his eyes open. The second guy is directly in front of you, probably looking at you wondering, why does she have an entire film production set up with a camera pointed directly at me, filming me, when he doesn't want to be in your video? And the first guy saw this and he commented pretty pissed off. You don't have his consent. You're not his friend. He didn't say it was okay to do this, but you replied, oh, it's just a joke. I'm sorry, there's nothing funny about this. Trying to portray somebody as a gym creep staring at you, all for likes and attention on social media at his expense. And I talked to that man privately. He was scared that this could be hurtful to his relationship with his girl. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Wow, I mean, you could just tell that Joey is just so tired of this nonsense based upon his tone. But it appears that some people are just so desperate for attention.
So I've come to the realization tonight, I'm not made to date in 2023. I don't understand where the hell.
Let it out.
This is going to. I'm not made for situationships, whatever the that means. No, I'm made to be a wife and a mom. I want my man to come home to me. I want to have dinner cooked. I want laundry done. I want to do all that. That's what I'm made for. I know people are going to be like, it's 2023. I don't need to be doing that. I want that. I want that.
Should have stayed with your husband.
Well, at least the regret is a step towards a positive change. They've got to realize that a situationship and marriage are simply not the same.
Versus what I actually look like.
I can even see through the window.
Bro.
Oh, hell no. I don't even want to do no research on this.
I mean, if you're there for a good time and not necessarily a long time, then don't check her phone. It may help to avoid knowing, but you still have to face the truth at some point.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
Oh no, and to say it like that and brag to his face is simply not right. Props to him for wanting to talk to her because a lot of us would have pieced out by that. Let's continue.
When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know,
He's just so hesitant to tell her the truth, and I don't see the need for her to keep looking at the camera and making those faces every 5 seconds. Next one may very well be an example of learning from one's mistakes.
I said, like, if you can have him, you can have him. I don't want that then. Yeah. If you can take him from me, then he's yours. I'm good. And I can keep it moving. Be there for my kids, or that's another story. But like, in terms of us, then our story ends, and that's okay. I cannot live my life like I did in my 20s, because I did do that. And it's like, for what? I wasted so many sleepless nights for what? Did that change how we acted? No. We're going to do what we're going to do. Regardless if you're staying up at night, not sleeping, stalking an Instagram, he's still going to do what he's going to do.
What happened, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said? Even right here, right now, you didn't go.
Game is game. I mean, what if all of them actually decide to say yes? I guess they say it's a numbers game, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Next one's a reminder that someone with high standards should probably have a high output.
Should spend on a first date.
I wouldn't say like with the most, but I think the minimum, I feel like within the like 200 to 300 range is like normal.
That's the minimum?
Yes.
What makes you think that's normal?
And that's me being like nice.
Stop the cap.
You're paying for dinner at a nice place. You're doing.
This is a first date we're still talking about.
Like, you want to show her a good time, get drinks, get dinner, do something else. Like, if you're not trying to impress someone, you're just like wasting your time. You're just what? You're just trying to screw them.
What does he get in return for dropping $400 on a first date for you?
He gets my attention. He gets a second date. Like,
hey, bro, come on now, dog.
How much money do you have in your account?
Which one?
Your main one.
Okay, let's see my main bank account. Right, that's one.
Oh.
You should just count how many numbers there are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Over $10 million, yeah, he's got that rich Riz. Now don't let her start calculating half of that amount. You've got to watch her step out there. Next one provides a valid excuse not to show your phone.
I don't know your phone passcode.
Why?
It's my phone. You can't go on that. Because even I don't know what's on there.
What do you mean you don't know what's on your own phone?
I've got like 50,000 pictures from. I don't delete anything, so you might come across something you may not necessarily want to see, or raise questions. That's just, stress for everyone.
Why would you have things like that if it's going to cause stress? I thought you liked stress-free life.
Exactly, that's why no one goes on my phone.
So why would you have people that would send you stuff that's going to give you...
I'm talking about that. Memories. That.
No one's going to be that petty to bring your past and use it against you.
I don't know. You'd be surprised with something.
This is Johnny from work.
Hey, bro, I think you should leave, mate. We're right.
No, I just had a.
We're just friends.
I just had a really tough time at work, so he's sort of. Sorry, I told you I was at home. I didn't really want to get into it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you.
With Johnny.
Yo, where you going, bro?
Hey, where you going?
Hey, yo, where you going?
You're being called out, man.
Johnny. Oi, where you going?
You got. He's literally just a co-worker. Babe, no, come on, he's a co-worker.
Why is he walking away?
Just leave him out of this. He was helping him through a rough
You're being
time.
called out.
Rough time?
Yeah.
What rough time?
I was having problems at work.
Or with him?
You're on a beat. You're right.
You just come back.
You're so much better, bro.
Don't do this.
So you're not hot.
Come on, bro.
Babe.
Young girl.
Alright, she's like a 7. She's like a 7. We're over.
Well, the biggest factor of that downgrade was the fact that she was just not loyal. And what exactly happened to the accountability there? This next one should leave you feeling good.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're going to do a reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how much you gotta pay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The children live with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I said I made my ruling, so I really don't have to hear anything further. Did you have any questions about the number?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Ricky thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said? Even right here, right now, you ain't going.
From, and then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely, and I walked into my empty apartment and I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now. Like, I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me, because
You got to remember that being independent is being alone. And if one doesn't want to be alone, then you should learn to take less and give more. Next one is an example of how honesty can be so tough to accept.
I can see why you're single, probably.
Yeah, I've been single for a long time. Wait, how long have you been single for?
Like 4 months.
Ooh, you sure you're ready for me?
I'm ready.
I've been single for 2.5 years.
Are you sure you're ready for me?
I don't know. I like how this is going. If there was no one here who wanted to date and like I was to like lean in for a kiss, what would you do?
Kiss you back.
The person I think is actually interested in me and is not here for the money is number 3. Yes! So, I want to come up to you and ask you one question.
I think he's right, he must be right.
If you're here for the money, you take the money. Or are you here for love or are you here for money?
I'm sorry. But you can still take me on a date and we can like work out if it's...
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
You're kind, you're funny, you're smart, you're amazing, you're incredible, you're sweet, you're caring, you have such a good heart, and you're such a good friend, and everybody that's in your life is so lucky to have you.
No one's gonna come to help me.
Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
No one's gonna come to help me. It's me against me, period.
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing.
It's literally the difference between what you want to hear and what you need to hear. It definitely is not easy to face reality, but you have to. Next one is just plain honesty.
Who am I here with today?
Jonathan.
And Jonathan, today I am going to sing for you. I'm actually a professional singer. I'm not sure if you knew that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so I want you to rate it out of like 1 to 10. Is that all right?
I bet. I got you.
And I will always love you. Yeah. What did you rate it between 1 to 10?
Like a 2. You sure you're a professional singer?
Yes, it's Scarly V.
Did you pay for those lessons?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say you need to get a refund.
I'm not gonna try to think about it all the time. I love it. Whoa, I said that way too early. My bad. I didn't mean that.
well, you still can keep your possessions clean no matter how expensive they are. And remember, if you lead with money, you probably will never know if they actually wanted you. Next one's a sad reality, but a reminder that you still can better yourself. The guys are going to love this one. But I mean, if someone shows you that they don't want you, there is no shame in moving on with your life.
Here's for you, knowing that you are going to get rejected. Okay. I have empathy for you, and that's why I'm saying no! Don't! Not my telly face!
Next one may want to worry more about what she can do for her partner than her partner can do for her.
He doesn't like me anymore. That he's like over me? What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean you're over me? Like you've moved on? That's not how this works. That's not how this works, okay? I was supposed to go my whole life knowing in the back of my mind that you still liked me, okay? I was supposed to think that every time I saw you, your heart did a little pitter-patter, okay? Now you've moved on? What does that mean? That's not possible. I don't understand.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
How old are you?
34. Thanks. How old are you?
22.
Really? Oh, damn. You were like 30.
What the?
Because
I could offer my whole self, no secrets and all, loyalty, faithfulness, everything that could make him happy.
Yeah, it can be especially hard when they don't text you unless you text them. Then it can lead to a vicious circle of you feeling good and bad. Like, what exactly happened to mutual effort? The next bro is absolutely speaking some truth.
But it doesn't really matter how attractive you are or how attractive you think you are. There's a lot more complexity to relationships than how you look. And although I might agree that, yeah, you look attractive, the fact that you're bragging about how attractive you are, the way that you are, instantly makes me uninterested. A lot of us are just tired, and most of us are slowly finding comfortability in being alone and single.
There was an attempt at the purse because that often doesn't occur. But I mean, that must be nice. I wish my presence alone can get me stuff.
Find attractive. I would just say masculinity. And what I mean by masculinity, and I know that I keep talking about this, but I promise you find boundaries very attractive. They pretend that they don't. Here's the thing. They'll say, you can't tell me what to do. Yeah. When you're with a people pleaser, what happens then is you just can't get that same chemistry for him because he just likes what you like. Whereas when he's not a people pleaser and he lets you know what's what, there's something so attractive about that, because then what happens is you can allow him to lead. You can give him some of the decision making.
You should be able to lead because a power struggle is just no fun. And you'll realize that people are never fully pleased, so it doesn't make sense to be a people pleaser. The next bro was just patiently waiting for the attitude to stop.
Babe, I swear, if you shut that door, we are breaking up and you can have your ring back. I promise you, you can have it back if you shut that door. That's what I thought. That's really what I thought. You... Deshaun, open that door right now. You better not close that again. Deshaun, it is not fun and games. You think I'm joking? I swear if you... You know what?
So, Zach.
Why are you doing that?
Are we done? Are we done?
Why were you...
I think it sealed the deal. I think that was it. I think that for sure clarified.
Oh, so you want to break up?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm good. I'm done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm done. I'm over it.
Wow.
So are we good now?
No.
That's not clear enough?
No, we're not. And I'm not...
Good job, my brother. We rocking.
She really like talking to another right now. I'm like, damn. You still like.
Yeah, well, at least he got to show you who he was and what he wanted, and you got to show him who you were. Somebody that couldn't have an emotionally intelligent conversation.
That's a W.
What am I doing with my life?
So then you decide to copy and paste your entire message into notes, and maybe you might just craft it a little bit better. But if they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't.
I cheated in another country, so at that time, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's, it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty.
Yeah, I enjoyed it in the process. My boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away. And here's my best friend's cousin, who is right here and open and willing. And I was like...
When they love you, when they are all about you, they would not do that to you. Okay? I don't give a who it is. I don't care. When someone is all about you, they wouldn't even talk to someone else, homie. They wouldn't be doing that. It's because they lost love for you. They lost respect for you. They're waiting to leave you until they were ready, okay?
It can be quite tough out there. But don't forget that it's okay to be single and be on your own if you need to be. And do not let someone else's actions ruin your day. Next one might just show us how to have some standards.
If the thought of putting a bitch in her place makes you uncomfortable, or if you're scared of that, you're scared of what's going to happen when you put on ice, you're scared of what's going to happen when you enforce your boundaries. If you're scared to do that, you are a simp. If you tolerate the bad behavior and disrespect from you, are a simp. At the end of the day, she ain't going to do shit to you. They actually like you more. Stop being scared of confrontation. Stop being scared to enforce your boundaries. You see what I'm saying? Because they ain't going to respect you if they can walk all over you. You check her, and if she don't want to get it or she want to argue and be disrespectful, you make her hit the highway.
What advice would you give to the younger version of yourself?
Don't marry the wrong person. I waited till I was in my late 30s. I wanted to have kids, and I thought, better get moving on it. Don't do that. If you don't meet the right person, forget it. Just stay single.
So how do I know if I found the right person?
I think your heart will tell you that. And if you see any red flags, listen to those red flags and run like hell.
Could you give me a few red flags?
Well, if you have a girlfriend and she's in her late 20s and all she has is a mattress and she's renting a room and there are a pile of clothes in the corner, that's a red flag right there.
I think one of the big ones that you mentioned is trusting my intuition. If something inside is telling me to run, trust that.
Absolutely. Trust your intuition. Listen to this. When I went to the priest, we had to take this written test to get married. We both failed it. We weren't right for each other. I ended up with a lot of heartache, pain, and a financial liability that I just did not want to, take on. So stay single until the time is right.
I mean, I would trust my brain more than I would my heart, but still some great points. And deciding to marry the wrong person can really mess you up. Next one might just be a tough dose of reality.
She would walk in, I'd be like, hey, good to see you. And I'd go to my dressing room and just go, I'll never be able to be with her.
You think spending time with her, kissing her, having fun with her, you think that's what it was all about? That was love? Yeah. This is love, missing her because she's gone. I thought this was the bad part. No, the bad part is when you forget her, when you don't care about her, when you don't care about anything. The bad part is coming, so enjoy the heartbreak.
They love it when I turn off the bass.
That was amazing. She definitely understood the assignment. It does take character and discipline to improve yourself that greatly.
Your best pickup line. If I like it, I'll go out with you on a date.
No, I wouldn't want to go on a date with you.
So you think I'm ugly?
I don't think you're attractive. Not my type.
So I'm not your type.
I feel like looks don't really matter to me too much. It's more about personality.
My personality suck.
No, it doesn't suck. It's more than that too. It's something about you.
Rejected.
Oh, you are not better trying to fix someone else. It is super difficult and you probably have enough to deal with yourself. The next clip shows us that although you can be a great person, it helps to have self-respect too.
How much money would it take for you to cheat on him? A lot. A lot? How much money would it take for you to cheat on her?
There's no money.
There we have it, folks. This is a solid couple. How much is a lot? Like, above 10 grand. Above 10 grand? I mean, yeah, she could buy you some pretty nice things with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean 10 grand. I was gonna say like a mil, but no.
I think it's pretty clear that we can all agree that that king is not with a queen.
Wow, yeah, some of us can be more broken than the ice cream machines at McDonald's. It's really great when others care about you, but you also have to learn to be self-sufficient.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Yo, bro.
Look at that, look at that. What?
What you mean what? You always snapping your food.
Right.
You know who you with.
Right.
Come get me.
All right.
Come get the shrimp.
All right.
I'm eating good too. Look,
Right.
Come get me though. Come get me.
You're right.
Who you think paying for this food?
All right, G.
You not no shit. You in a whole relationship with me. With me.
What?
Come get the shrimp again. Come get it. You bugging out right now. Come get the shrimp. Stop playing with me. Come get me now. Stop playing with me.
All right. Why you going on?
No, because you always snapping your shit. You with me too.
You're ODing.
You with me too.
All right.
Start snapping my food. Stop doing that.
All right. I'm still eating good though.
No. Come get me. Come get me. Come get the shrimp.
Come get it. He clearly was waiting for that moment. Appearing single usually helps the follower counts, but might just be a red flag. Next couple ones might just make you jump out your chair.
Hey, yo, what are you doing?
Why? I'm just trying to take it off.
Why are you peeling?
Oh, my skin.
What?
Yes, girl skin peels.
How?
Once a month, the skin peels out.
What the hell are you talking about once a month? You got... So there's two of you? Ugh.
What's your type?
Somebody that got something going for themselves. Somebody that can make me a better person. Just somebody that got some type of meaning.
Okay. All right, so what age do you feel like a dude should have everything together?
I mean, everybody is at their own pace. Like, everybody hit their certain level of life at their own pace, at their own speed. So it really don't got no age to it. It's just like the mentality.
How much does a dude have to be making a year in order, you know what I'm saying, to like be with you?
Like I said, you gotta have something going for yourself. So I feel like even if you got nothing, but you know what you're going for,
that'll take it a long way. So I'm here to support you for it.
I don't know, I mean, some might say that she is doing this for the camera, which I totally understand. But valuing ambition over a certain salary is a great start. Not really sure about the status of this relationship, but hoping for the best.
Would you kiss your ex for $1 million? Or would you kiss me for $10? Like, come on, babe. You can't say no to that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Would you kiss your ex for $1 million, or would you kiss me for $10?
That's not the same.
That's literally the same question.
No, that's so messed up. Why are you even
now
asking
it's messed
that?
up?
Why are you even asking that
Are
question?
you insane?
No, we're done.
No, I'm breaking up with you.
No, I broke up with you.
I ended up marrying that nice guy. We've been together for 9 years, and this man has the same quality character traits that he had then, even more developed now as a 30-year-old man. Let me give you a perfect example. He's on a work trip. He was just in a work meeting, texted me, hey, have you eaten lunch yet? I get pretty wrapped up in my work day and didn't think about it. I go to the front door, he has a sandwich delivered for me to make sure that I'm fed. My mom was feeling super burnt out the other day and wanted to go for a walk and realized that her sneakers had a hole in one of them. What did he do? He went online and he ordered her a pair of sneakers. My little sister had a long day at work. He texted her an encouraging text message to try and pick her up. If something needs to be done around the house, he's the first one to do it. This man showed me when he was 21 years old that he had these characteristics. And now I'm with such a gem of a human being, and I am so thankful that I didn't settle for any of the bad boys that were worth a chase back in the day. Because now I'm with somebody that treats me like a mother.
I mean, if you did what he did, you may very well be considered boring. She has got to be a rare find indeed, so props to her.
Excuse us, trying sleeping with my ex. No one wants her ex. He looks like he snuck onto Earth. I don't want that.
You do?
I work in board game development.
Okay, do you play board games?
Actually, I do.
Yeah? What board games do you like to play?
It's like a Bulgarian ones.
Very cool. Are you from Bulgaria?
Yeah, I'm from Bulgaria.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wow, why did you press?
Because just not my type, I'm sorry.
No problem.
What are you looking for?
Someone that likes to work out and likes to have fun.
What do you bring to the table? Oh boy, I have a lot to say on this. Let's go. First of all, men bring emotional support.
I'm tired of hearing this emotional support scheme. I'm not saying am I happy or sad, but I need a girlfriend. We're not asking ourselves how we constantly feel all day.
Do not say that you are going to emotionally support someone, then lose respect for them when they decide to open up about their issues. That's why it's better to save the venting for your close friends.
Can you call me back listener?
So from what you told me, you don't run your IG account. Is that true?
And they were in fact still saying I own run it in her comments. But you've got to remember that with high status and achievement comes options. And choose wisely.